Welcome back. Now, only a few weeks ago, and Bacchus A in the PwC Women's Premier League were bottom of the pile, but fast forward a couple of weeks, and now they sit pretty, only on goal difference, one of 4 teams on 8 points, but they won't care one jot. Bacchus A are top of the PwC Women's Premier League after another win today. They're third on the bounce, 3-2 winners over Valkyries A today, Sam. And Valkyries A would have gone top themselves had they got at least a point.
Yeah, and I've been saying since pretty much the first week that PwC Women's Division 1's my favourite league. But I'm going to have to change my mind this week and probably into the final weekend. The PwC Women's Premier is looking juicy. And I've never seen it going into the final round of games, 4 teams, all on 8 points, 3 of which are in for a shout for the title. I've never seen that before. I mean, mainly owing to Vikings A's dominance over the past 12 years. But wow, what a turnaround. You thought Valkyries A and Castan A might sort of run away with it a bit towards the end of the season. That's not been the case at all. I would say I saw probably the last 20 minutes of the Bacchus A Valkyries A game, and it looked to be a bruising encounter. Both teams really, really wanted that win. And it was 2-2 when I turned up. Bacchus A scored with another short corner. All 3 of their goals, strangely enough, came from a short corner. So they've really nailed those short corners at long last after being a weakness early season. And came away with the points. And you had all of the Vikings players on the sidelines waiting for their game, cheering for Bacchus, which is something I've not really seen before either.
Castletown A 2, Vikings A 7. So Vikings A getting the win over the former leaders, Castletown A, as well. That's why it has put just a spanner in the works in terms of working out who you think is going to win this league. This is, it's turned it on its head, really, the results today. 7-2 to Vikings A. They'll be pleased that they're firmly back into the swing of things after a turbulent few weeks off the pitch.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, there's only 2 goals separate. There's only 3 teams that can win the league, basically. Castan A, Valkyries A and Vikings A. Although Bacchus are currently top of the league, they've played all their games now, and Castan A and Valkyries A play each other on Tuesday night. So one of those or both of those is going to get a point, or maybe 2. So unfortunately Bacchus can't win the league. They can still finish second, but there's only 2 goals difference between Vikings A, Valkyries A and Castletown A. This is how close it is. So all 3 of those teams have a huge chance. Whoever wins out of Valkyries A and Castan A on Tuesday night is probably going to be the favourites for the title. But after today, you can't remove Vikings A from that equation either, because they're only 2 goals behind, level on points, and I think next Saturday, and it's going to be a very, very exciting day.
And in terms of who's got the most goals in their side, you would have to say Vikings A. So does that put them in pole position?
I've been proven wrong so many times by this league so far this season. I'm too scared to predict anything. But I think the numbers of goals that they do have in them, you've got to say that 2-goal gap is well within their grasp. And they play Ramsey A, who are at the bottom of the league on the final day of the season. So you might be right. Vikings A could well be favourites going into the final week.